said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and jail to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary, 'cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
to anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road.
Got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid.
But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee. A fwit-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Adventures waiting further down the road.
Let's go!
Hello, it is I, your danger mama, Mab, back at it once again, here in the mysteries of Mystmore Isle, the land of Patreon Saints games. I can't believe we're still doing this. Wow. And I just rewatched that opening and I forgot how ridiculous I am. So thank you for coming along and enjoying the goblin self tonight. Pang. All right. So I want to say thank you so much for coming out and in supporting our Patreon saints as they adventure and explore the newfound land of Mystmore Isle. We are in the second episode of the third chapter of their great exploration of the island. And now they've had some ups, they've had some downs, they've made some friends, they've made some enemies. And they've made some friends who they think are enemies, and they made some enemies who they think are friends. And then they also found some goblins and did things. But they also have a pet chest. You know, go back and watch some of the older episodes. It's pretty strange of the long road they have taken to get to this point. But we are at the beginning of the Shipwreck Festival, which is a time for Mennonites. That is the religion that has grown up out of the survivors of a shipwreck here on Mystmore Island. They just went out for a simple 3-hour cruise, and it turned into a great, great adventure. And we believe that they are one of the earliest adventuring parties that discovered Mystmore Isle. There's loosely based on the historical documents of Gilligan's Island. In fact, Gilligan is one of the deities. Our favorite goblin, Gillynug, is a practitioner of the Gilligan faith in the Mennonite pantheon. So the Shipwreck Games are a time where everyone competes to find out who is the skipperiest skipper, the Gilliganist Gilligan, and the gingeriest ginger. And the winners of the Shipwreck game come together for the final competition of building a boat to escape Mystmore Island. Now, originally, Mystmore Island was shrouded in a mist, and it was cut off from the rest of the world. But that mist has recently lifted, and this is the first year they think they're actually going to get off of the island. Now, these players, our Patreon saints, came from another part of the world. They were not born on Mystmore Isle. And that is a fact that has stunned and amazed and put them way ahead in the betting game, because they have the greatest chance of leaving Mystmore Isle to find those poor castaways. So, without further ado, let's bring out some of our players and maybe get started. We have one player showing up a little late, but let's start with our good friend Malinar.
Hello, everybody. I'm ready to play with coconuts and stuff and blow some things up.
That's some real professor energy if I ever saw it. And next we have Kazan.
Yep, I'm ready for anything, really. I know that I'm going to knock them all dead, one way or the other.
I like that energy. So tonight the game does start with where the players left off, I believe last month, is you were at your good friend Finn Diesel's, who is like probably the richest man in town, maybe even the richest man in Mystmore. I don't know, maybe. He has definitely got his fingers in a lot of little merchant pots. He does control a lot of the shipping. But he is your host, ... for this adventure. And you are stationed at, you are taking up residence temporarily in his palatial casa of many buildings. Compound? I don't know. It's just a big collection of buildings. But it's definitely palatial. And villa, that's the word I was looking for. And you guys are relaxing and you're preparing for the opening night festivities. And the Shipwreck Festival starts with a massive parade of presentation of the teams. And it's for everyone to go through and show off some of your skills, show off, really make a big splash to really drive that shipwreck pun in to the ground. There will definitely be a lot of water and nautical puns tonight. And it is your opportunity to make the biggest impression. We do have another player, Leaf, who is our dwarf druid. He is running a little late. So basically, he went out while you guys left you in the room to go get some food and supplies. So he will be back when he gets back. In the meantime, you are alone in the room in the palatial, very large space that your host, Finn Dethal, has given you to talk about things and make plans for tonight. So, you guys got a name for your team yet?
We're the shipwrecked, I think.
The shipwreckers.
Shipwreckers.
That's a good name. All right, I'm writing it down. We'll see what Leaf thinks when he gets here. The shipwreckers. I'm circling it too.
That's better than the extremes.
Yeah, I crossed that out.
went back to the registration booth and we're just like, sorry, we're changing the name. Real quick.
You guys did that like back and forth like 3, 4, 5 times.
Did we get to rest, by the way?
Yes. Well, I mean, you remember it was only a few hours before the event of the night.
Right. So it's a short rest, I think, is what we get.
If you would like. You were taking a bath, the last I recall.
I was, but I'm done now. You'll notice I'm dressed.
You look great. You look fantastic.
Thank you. I borrowed stuff from Friend Diesel's closet.
Oh, he's so good.
There,
so while you guys are you guys talking about your plans for the float or?
So what I'm thinking is if you give me a place to maneuver so that I can do like because I can do like front flips and back flips. And, if there's a bar, I can like maybe spin on the bar. I'm very good at, like doing a little dance. Don't ask anyway. But if you give me like a stage, I can make it look cool. And if you can give me some pyrotechnics, you can make it look even cooler.
I like it. Oh, Gilly Nug is there too. He's like, that sounds really impressive. Yeah, let's do that. And I can do as a cleric, I can make water happen and make like waterfalls happen.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah,
not on the pyrotechnics.
No.
That would defeat the purpose of the pyrotechnics.
That's a really good point of mentioning that. Yeah, I'll try really hard not to.
Admittedly, it would be the most Gilligan thing ever.
You understand the way of Gilligan.
There you go. That's why I said it. It works better when I say it.
You got some skipper energy right now. That's all I got to say. You've really taken charge of the situation.
No, keep going.
You're great, and I'm just really jazzed to be on the team.
All right. That's enough of that. So, what are we thinking? Like in terms of pyrotechnics, backdrops, or just like carts in general?
Well, since we haven't gotten 4 hours of rest, I don't have much left for spell slots.
Do you think Finn might have something for restoring at least like one? I think that sort of thing exists.
Probably not.
Well, shoot. You have like
I've
arcane
got
recovery, or
I've no
Oh.
that's a wizard thing.
I don't know the difference.
Yeah, I've got I got one of each of my spell slots left, and I know I'm going to need one of them
Mm,
for my tricks.
mm. What is your trick, or are you not going to say?
You know what? You might just have to see the little contraption in action and be as
You know what I
impressed as
can
the
do
crowd.
for you guys?
Ah.
I'm gonna do some retcon here
Hmm?
because I didn't think this through all the way. You probably had a rest between the rave party of the game previous. I'm gonna say you did a long rest at some point in the.
Yeah, because we're elves, we just need 4 hours.
That's
Yeah.
true. So
I'm gonna
If-
say everyone can get all because there's no point in starting a new chapter and not having all of your spell slots and everything. So I'm gonna
Aw.
retcon this and say that you had more time than I mentioned.
That's good because that also gets rid of my 1 level of exhaustion.
Yep, because you
Hooray.
partied real friggin' hard.
Ah, he was just dancing. He was a dancing king. Young and sweet. Only 117.
That is pretty young.
Mm.
All right. So having had a rest since we've retcon,
Sorry about that.
Could
I should have
definitely
done
throw
that
up
earlier.
some
Yeah.
fairy fire.
Ooh.
And
Oh yeah, that'll like
you
outline
wanna-
me nicely.
you want a thunder? I can handle that too.
I should start thinking about my routine.
And while you guys are discussing and talking and working out things, there is a knock on the door.
Are you getting that, or am I getting that? Gilly, no, go get it.
I'll go get it. I got it. Gilly Nug opens the door. And he's like, hello? Oh, and he steps aside and he allows Finn Diesel to come in. For those of you who are not familiar, Finn Diesel is an amazing, imagine Vin Diesel, but a little green and slightly more fishy. Definitely bald, definitely very smoldery, sexy, cut and buff, and like just a very aesthetic to look at, very charismatic individual. Hello. It is my understanding that you have entered into the Shipwreck Festival competition this year.
We have.
We have.
I have a proposal for you.
How's that?
Well, teams tend to do better with a full contingency, and I noticed you're short a few. And you also do better with sponsorship, and I would be willing to be your sponsor. In return, you will help me set up trade on the other side of the world.
That's a pretty fair deal.
I would
I think so.
say. Yes. All right.
Excellent. You being the first people I've met from the mainland, I think we can really help each other out now. So,
It's a mutually beneficial arrangement.
I absolutely agree. I will play the part of your howl. I will
Really?
pay you your entire pot.
Wonderful.
That is actually a wonderful fit. Thank you for coming to join us. And welcome to the team.
Indeed.
It is my honor.
Welcome aboard.
Ahoy. I may not be out and among the festival. I'm still going to be a little bit of a silent partner, but you want for nothing, financially speaking. So, and I do have some Mrs. Howell connections,
Excellent.
but I want to make sure that you are not just talk. I know you can do things. I've seen you. And I've seen you. I know a few things about what you got up to the night of the party. I'm impressed.
Mm-hmm.
So, welcome, Evelyn Evermore. I'm glad you made it. My howls are everywhere and they are plentiful. And by howls, I really mean the audience participants who will affect fate and fortune.
We love you.
So, to that end, he goes to the closet, pulls out some really amazing clothes. He looks Gilly Nug up and down and shakes his head, looks you up and down, and he calls for his assistant, the house fish.
Oh yeah, that
Come
one
in.
really hot fish man.
The really hot fish man. He comes in and he says, her hair, please, and does something with your hair. And he looks at you, Malinor, and okay. And he starts setting up another two fish folk, to make you look prettier.
You need to make sure it's out of my eyes, not flowing too much. I'm going to be doing a lot of movement.
They are absolutely doing great things with your hair. I will give you each a temporary +1 charisma because you look so good. Your armor has been polished. Think of the Wizard of Oz. Think of like the buff here and some of those scenes from Hunger Games, which is, I guess, the modern day Wizard of Oz. And, so yeah. Did I freeze or did you freeze?
I'm still here.
I'm still here.
Oh, you're looking at your and Gilly Nug kind of is like temporarily +1 too.
Oh, I do have a question actually for, whatever stylist you happen to have. I got this really remarkable fabric.
Hmm.
And I
Oh,
think
yeah.
I think that it would look great for when I do my turn for Ginger. But I don't know what to do with it. I'm not a seamstress.
You would like a dress made?
I think so. Something that'll really wow.
All right. Couldn't help but notice that this fabric does look a little familiar.
What?
I notice how excellent quality this fabric is, and I myself would have participated in displaying it for myself
Really?
had the opportunity arisen.
I knew you had good taste.
He smiles. He takes the fabric, hands it over to one of the assistants, whispers something in their ear, and they go off.
And I look at Malinor and I go, oops. Just mouth, oops. Lost that. I'm not keeping that. Oops. I forgot. I forgot
Yeah, you
how it
did.
is.
Yeah, you did.
Ah, damn. known sooner or later. You knew he was going to come and look at that ginger show. You knew he was. He'd have known sooner or later. I'll just have to borrow something else.
We are down a dwarf druid, but I think we're going to be getting a new dwarf druid shortly.
A new one?
It's just like the old one, only slightly less hungry.
Yeah, he said he was off getting supplies, but honestly, I think he went back to that one fish stall. You remember that one?
Mm-hmm. With the fluffy pillow cakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was good. So, you have, let's say, an unlimited budget at this point.
Ooh.
So, dream big. What would you like to do?
Oh, I need all kinds of fun stuff.
You start naming it. Let's hear it. What do you want?
I need a large empty cask.
Done.
And they're going to provide all the bamboo and the coconuts, right?
Yeah, we have our resources that we can get them.
I need a somewhat small cask of gunpowder.
Okay.
Like cask of gunpowder.
We can do that too.
Most of the other stuff I've got in my own little toolkit. Yeah, most of it is just scraps and supplies. I got a cool idea of what I'm building. That's a little showpiece. I think it's going to impress some people, but I need an awl or like a little drill kind of thing. For putting holes in coconuts.
One of his assistants and is like,
I mean, I can make a tool if I have an hour, but
no,
Easy.
we've got tools, and he says, leans down to one of the people attending, and is like, because he's a big fella, he leans down and he's like, I don't know where the workshop is. Could you take him to the garage, the delivery stable area? Yeah. Okay. So a shorter person that might be like part fish, part gnome, or just a really short fish person, grabs your hand in an adorable way and starts leading you away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
cool.
Like that.
Oh yeah, and like a small cart and some assorted gears, and yeah, my head starts spinning. I'm just rattling off little bits and parts now.
All right.
Oh,
Just then there's as the door opens, they open the door and see a dwarf standing right there finishing some delicious food. Oh, that looks good.
You went out to the
Hey,
food
what's
stall.
up, Shipwrecks?
Did you bring any more? You're gonna share it out, right?
Because honestly, those fries do look good.
They do.
Here's,
I'll take that.
here's a small one, Elfie.
I'll take that one. Thank
You know
you.
what?
Damn it, now I want fries.
Same.
Yo, can you believe it? They have moop burgers here.
How did they get moops?
How did they get
I don't
them?
know. I just found food and drink.
But it's weird there were quotations around the word moop.
I think they might have like
Actually, you know what? Now
steamed
you come to
moop in a
think about
mystery
it.
bottle.
I have been drinking a little bit. They might have been meep burgers.
Meep.
They have meep.
What is meep?
They're miniature sheep.
That's now canon.
Mini
It
sheep.
is now.
They're
Like
meep.
tribbles with horns.
Yeah, basically.
Oh. That actually
But
sounds
instead of
really
fur, it's wool.
Ah,
It's wool. It's adorable. Meeps are canon now. I absolutely love this.
yeah, moops on the mainland, meeps on the island.
I mean,
either way, they're tasty.
they are delicious.
Mm.
I bet they're like slider size.
The meeps are slider sized, or the meeps
Yeah,
are sized
the
like
meat
a hamburger?
burgers are sliders. Yeah.
Meep sliders.
Oh, and the fries they have it's the mimic fries. They're great. They got a wonderful flavor profile. They have a little bit of a bite though.
I did notice that the fry bit my tongue. Like literally just chomped.
Why did it bring back any memories for you from the other night?
No.
I mean, hey, you don't need to get defensive. We're not gonna judge.
Knowing what I know about you, you will though.
She's got a point.
All
Or something
right.
if you. I went to
Speaking
another
of
portion.
points, we need to go out and earn some in this competition.
So, my dear Leaf, this is Vin Diesel speaking. I have decided to join your team as your benefactor, sponsor, and silent partner. I will be playing your owl, funding your adventure. So, for the opening night parade, I want to see a spectacle. And he snaps his fingers, and a couple of the stylists come over and start looking at you, combing your beard, getting some of the food that you were just eating out of your beard.
Those are his beard
And
snacks.
and
Oh,
they
yeah, I was
are
saying
there.
that.
They are there to make you look good, and they are very proactive in everything. They are like changing your outfit for you. And Finn Diesel says, we did not have very many dwarven clothing, but I did manage to put together a couple of outfits that we modified the sizing of. Could you tell me more about who you wish to channel for the event? He says
What do
to
you
Lee.
mean?
Well, which of the competitions would you like to enter?
The professor, Skipper, Ginger, and then Gilligan, of course.
Gilligan.
I don't know. Anyone have any drinks?
I mean, they all kind of do, I guess.
Are you any good at gambling?
I mean, I gamble all the time. I don't know, how good any of it is.
Hmm.
Do you want to take a gamble on me?
Aw. I mean, yeah.
Explain that. Also, I don't think so. Actually, don't explain that. No.
So I'll tell you what, says Vin Diesel. And he looks at Chesty and says, we need to come up with a plan for who will be taking point in all of the different competitions. One person from your team enters each of the competition. You can enter more than one competition, but you can't have more than one person. You can have support from your rest of your team. But for example, tonight in Dodge Nut, not tonight, tomorrow night in Dodge Nut, you're going to need to be dexterous and dodge all of the things, but at the same time throwing all of the things to hit the other members. That will be a dexterity and strength based event.
And there's a not getting hit component of that by missiles.
Especially in the nuts.
Yes, not being hit is definitely going to be a very, very important part. When you get hit, you are out. And the first team that loses all 7 members or all of their members, which is why it is a huge disadvantage to have only one person on your team, you are out.
Hmm.
Catching things is good, though. Yes.
Yes, that is a very Skipper thing to do.
With their faces.
Hmm.
Uh,
You throw. I'll be the one that doesn't get hit. I
Oh.
count on you all to do the hitting.
Well,
I know me.
see, I can automatically catch these things.
Ah,
My new gloves.
I see.
how many times does it work?
It didn't have a times. It has a, as long as it does less than 10 points of damage, I can catch it.
Shut up.
Broken.
I mean, obviously, I can only catch however many I've got free hands for at a time.
The glove can store 1 charge per missile absorbed, and it can hold up to 10 charges.
Oh, up to 10 charges. Okay.
Yes, as an action, you can expend 1 or more of the charges stored in the glove to a maximum of 10 charges. I don't know what that means. Store charges are fired in manners. Oh, I get it. You can store the missile and then launch it back.
Launch
out.
it back. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Not to mention my 20 armor. I'm pretty hard to hit, and my high dex. So I'm like made for this game.
I think. Well, all right. We're all participating in Dodge Nut together. I'll be doing Ginger Star search. Malinor, you'll be doing the professorial competition. And Gillinug, you'll be doing the, what is it? It's a race, right?
Turtle race.
Ah.
I've been working on my turtle race, and he opens his robe and there is a little tiny turtle that he puts back in there.
Very tiny.
Yeah, it's a super tiny turtle.
Wow.
Tiny but mighty. It's a racing turtle.
Very good. And so, and if Finn is taking care
But
of
by the way, I'm
gambling-
going to need you guys to be working defense for the turtle, because it's very competitive.
Oh, I bet. We're allowed to interfere in the race?
That's part of it. Yeah.
All right, then.
It's the don't get caught rule, right?
Right. Okay. All right. Which
Oh, I got a brilliant idea.
Mhm.
I'll do the bake-off.
there you go. We already know that you're good at making weird things.
Your cocktail.
Do you want another drink?
No. No, I don't. No, blowing up once was enough. Thank you.
But that drink was fire.
It was literally fire.
I mean, it even inspired me with a new song. That elf is on fire.
That pub is on.
I will whip you again.
That oldest pub
say
in
less,
Rouge is on
Elfie.
fire.
We know
Pardon?
you're just looking for excuses.
You provide me with so many.
Y'all are cute. And then the cooking, the beauty. So Chesty was also willing to participate in the cooking competition.
Oh, you can have him carry ingredients for you.
Well, the ingredients are provided. They're very limited palette, and you have to make the most exotic dish
Well,
with a limited palette.
shush. You can just put the spices that aren't allowed in the competition in Chesty, and Chesty can store them. It's not cheating if if they don't know that you brought them in. You're just adding like a little bit of extra. Oh, and you can feed him things that you think look too tasty.
Oh, I can help with the other teams too. But then again, they've got their Gilligan.
Mm.
You know, he can also randomly cough up valuable gems to the judges.
Oh.
Knives. That's when Vin Diesel's like,
Quick question. This might not be a thing to ask because such an upstanding gentleman, obviously. But what sorts of things can cause indigestion, and where can I get them?
well, this island has been known to have some deceptively delicious looking mushrooms and herbs,
Hmm.
things that have been known to move you
Hmm.
or open your mind.
I see. I see. Wouldn't you like an apothecary or something you could point me to? These sorts of things can be medicinal in small doses.
That would leave too much of a paper trail.
I see. Right. I'll have to go forage then.
Yes. And there are a few farmlands not far from here. But that we'll save that for
Another time.
another day. But I like the way you think. Tonight is all about looking good. Leaf, the assistants, did such a really good job on your appearance that you have, for tonight, a +1 to your charisma. That is, if you allow them to do their work uninhibited, unhindered.
Sure.
Your beard looks really good, and you're looking at your appearance, and you're getting pampered too. They're like brushing your hair, braiding your beard, rubbing your ears, giving you, like, if you've never had a facial, they're amazing. And I mean like an actual, they scrub your face and massage your chin. If you've never had a facial, they are amazing. There we go. It's exactly like that. That's exactly it. Somebody knows what a facial is. This is awesome.
Amazing.
And it is exactly that.
You're a pretty one. Come here.
Adorable.
Aw.
Okay,
All right,
now I've
where
got
were we?
French fry envy and head rub envy.
And kiss cute girl envy.
Don't be jealous. Is not a good color for you.
I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, I look best in blue.
I mean, you don't have to be so blue about it.
If you notice, everyone looks really, really good. Even
I don't know if
Chesty got buffed and polished.
That is the nicest I've ever seen you look. And I'm saying that to the chest, not to Leaf standing next to the chest. And I give him a little head pep.
Little gold leaf details on the handles, on the lock.
Oh yeah, because I'm sure you've seen all sorts of different appearances for Chesty in the 3-4 days that you've known that thing.
In the week and a half since I have met Chesty. It's only been a week and a half, but if anything bad happened to him, then I would kill everyone in this room.
Yeah.
Full stop.
Plot twist.
I'm not going there yet. I've already kidnapped Chesty once.
No, it's every
I'm not ready
time
to do
we
that
need to up
again.
the danger, Chesty gets kidnapped.
Anyone have banish?
It is time to so you got Malinor, you got taken down into the their garage area, their livery. It's kind of like a sort of like a stable, but there are it's like whatever. God damn it, I don't know the word for a place where they repair wagons and carts. It's not a stable, it's not a livery. It is a thing where they fix carts. So that's where they take you. It is a shop. It's not as fancy as a shop as the bespoke blacksmith that you went to earlier, but it is clean and it is organized, and they do have a pretty good selection of tools that can be used to make and repair things.
Because I kind of got two missions, I guess. I got getting my stuff for the my professor thing, but we've also got the parade tonight.
The parade is tonight. The professor thing is a little bit further down the road.
Yeah. So I'm mostly focusing tonight on I got a grand idea for a float.
Do you guys want to go help him work on the float at all, or do you have other things you want to do?
I think basically everything that I want to do, I would want to do after the parade. So,
Gillynug is helping with the float.
I'm going to go help with Gillynug.
One thing that would be really grand is a band. Like good pumping music band.
Are there any goblins left, or did you kill them all?
Some of them ran.
Yeah, there were a bunch that got away. Yeah.
Gillynug will go out and see if he can find
that kind of music, because I'm thinking metallic fabrics and a Tesla coil. And
do we even know who Tesla is?
My little shoulder cannon can just feed that coil with lightning every 6 seconds indefinitely. Going down the street. Yeah.
That's not gonna shock me though, is it? I'm gonna be far away from that, right?
Just don't hold on to the fabric and you'll be fine.
It's going to be on my person.
No, it's the cart. It's like the whole, yeah.
Oh, that fabric. Yeah,
we can even make it look like little sails and stuff.
Oh, that would be really good.
And just have the whole thing sparking with the band going and the coil to the beat.
That's going to be really good. That's going to be really, really nice. Especially when Gillynug at the wrong moment summons a waterfall over the whole thing and it collapses. It's going to look great.
Gillynug is having mixed luck finding but you don't need to know that right now. So Gillynug has left to go find your good friends and convince them.
They're the best friends we ever had. Totally. They're as good of friends as Mayor Finn Kell.
He does have a plus to his charisma right now, so he might be able to convince them. But continue. I want to hear more about what you guys want to do.
Okay.
Leaf, do you have anything you would like to bring to the table for the big presentation float? And I won't be needing this for a while because Gillynug is out looking.
I don't know, but I think I want to go back to that bar, go back to my bar, and see if I can find some more ingredients, or maybe see if there's any more of those drinks that I made lying about.
No, that bar doesn't exist anymore. You blew it up.
Blew it up when we left.
Well, maybe I can go and look through the ashes, see if there's anything worthwhile behind.
Gonna just put ashes all over yourself right before our big show. Huh?
Yeah, this is tonight. You need to focus on the parade, the presentation of teams, and they've gone with the Shipwreckers is the team name, and I will say, Finn Diesel's like, The shipwreckers?
We did do that. We did, in fact, wreck our ship.
Okay. Okay. Maybe you were actually divinely chosen. I hadn't considered that some of this faith might be worth following, but maybe there's more to it than I had originally assumed. Okay. Carry on. And he steps out.
So, in terms of like performance things, I want like a thing that I can do like a little bit of gymnastic moves on like some kind of platform where I can be very easily seen. That's very important. That's very important to me. I need to be up high so that everybody can see all the cool things I do.
What are you talking about? You're always up high.
Only from your perspective. Oh, he's so funny. He's so funny.
I thought high elves supposed to be smart.
So our float that looks like a ship needs a rear deck that's up. That's what you're saying?
So roll some dice for me, Malinar. You're building a ship.
Oh, yeah.
And a Tesla cannon. So we'll do a couple of die rolls.
Yeah. Let's see. What would that even fall under?
I mean, you are building things, so that does make it a dexterity-based skill. Is that correct?
Yep. Be dexterity, could be intelligence.
What is the? Yeah, continue. Go ahead.
Just gonna go with because I mean I should get proficiency and stuff on this too.
Yeah, you get something. You get bonuses with tools.
Well, I'm just using my tools. That's what I'm doing. I'm using my tools. So
Yeah.
I get proficiency and dex on the tools. So that would be a 17. 18. We're plus 3 now. 18.
Okay.
And how many more of those you need?
Keep going. So that was the boat.
That was the boat and a 22.
That's for the Tesla coil.
Tesla coil. And what are we gonna do? Like the back deck thing for her?
Keep going. Yep.
Okay, that's an 8.
It looks a little. It does look a little unstable. In fact, you know that you're looking at it with an eye that you know that will support one acrobatic adventure, and then it will completely crumble underneath her.
I'm gonna need to spend some more time to shore this up. This didn't work out quite the way I thought it was. We need to add some supports to the cart. Improve this.
Do you need me to do anything? Do you want me to like test the stability of it?
You know what? Actually, if you jumped on top and moved around a bit, it would show me where the balance points are, and that would give me some aid on this.
Okay. I'll do an acrobatics check on the whole thing.
Okay, roll.
Just to see how well it stands up to. Okay. Plus 9. 17.
Okay, you can give him a +1 to his next roll.
That would be a 21. 30.
Perfect. Now you have built an amazing, not just a deck. It was it looks like a giant wave coming up, so that as she does acrobatics, it looks like the water is moving behind her. Like your acrobatics are making the water move.
Nice.
And how are you contributing to the float construction, Mr. Leaf? How'd you
Uh,
like to contribute?
supervising.
Being drunk. Eating fries.
Hey, the mimic fries is awesome.
Every project needs a general contractor.
And generally speaking, y'all done a great job.
Yep. We got one of the little pop-up cloth chairs that he's sitting in, and he's just pointing at people, making them go back and forth to utilities and tools. And
It's very nice.
Tells
Hey,
us to get one thing done and then asks why another thing's.
Fire, let me know.
This ain't getting done. Well, no, this ain't getting done.
Okay. Describe the finished product of your float. It
so
looks like a ship.
it looks very ship-like. It's got a prow in the front, kind of comes up like a little Viking thing.
There's a seat there for Leaf.
Yep. There's a little seat up front. There's metallic fabric woven all the way down the sides and up the side mast where there would be like the climbing ropes, up into a series of little tiny faux sails pointed in all directions, and they kind of swivel around, and they're all tied together with this metallic fabric. And at the top of the mast where the crow's nest would be is the Tesla coil.
Nice.
And then it sweeps back into her stage with the waves and everything back there.
Mm-hmm. And where does so Leaf's up the front? She's in the back. You are in the crow's nest with
I'm under the crow's nest at the bottom of the mast.
Okay. Where does Chesty and Gillynug live?
So
Gillynug should be near me so that he can is it Gillynug a he or
It's a goblin.
they should be, I think, near me so that way they know where to conjure water to make it look like cool.
Oh, cool.
Right?
Okay.
yeah, and we got space for the band down in the center of the thing.
Perfect. All right. Just a regular goblin? yes.
We do
Just
have modifier goblins, but
a regular goblin. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna roll.
What,
with
you want a
bonus.
goblin on fire?
no.
Right? No. Well, you said fire and goblins.
I said modifier goblins.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got party goblins and religious goblins and
Oh yeah,
other kinds of goblins.
yeah. Don't forget the these nuts.
And the goblin these nuts? Yeah. That
Hey,
one.
you're the one that said it.
I did not.
So I would say I'm gonna roll a little bit more. Gillynug did not have much luck. I rolled really, 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 really bad. None of the rolls to find the different goblins were over 12. And did not have much luck finding the band. Found one goblin who was a beatboxer.
That'll work.
And Gillynug actually found some of the other goblins, but was not able to convince any of them to come back and play drums for the people who busted up their party.
We wouldn't have busted up their party if they hadn't stolen our dog.
You know, it's weird. They still don't want to play for you, even knowing that they stole your dog and you beat them up for a good cause.
Why can't people just get over this kind of thing?
And so Gillynug's back and is like, I'm gonna help him. Gillynug is back. Okay, I gotta go goblin again. And is like, I'm gonna help my new friend beatbox. Guys, I don't know if you remember Crunkle Flap. Was at the party, and Crunkle Flap is really good beatboxer. Only way better than that. I'm not
Better beatboxer than Mab for sure.
for sure. I'm not known for my beatboxing skills, which is just so surprising because you would think.
Just the movie boxes.
So you have music of a beatboxing goblin.
Okay.
It would have been awesome to have a full band. I'm sorry I rolled so crappy.
Oh, well, maybe Vin can bail us out. Pull on our silent partnership. Maybe he's got a house band or
Oh,
somebody
he
at a club
definitely
down the
knows.
street.
He definitely knows people who know music. I remember last night, vaguely. Is he busy? Who's gonna go talk to him? I don't want to.
I guess I should go talk to him. It is my fault that I couldn't find and convince the goblins to come and play. So I guess I'll go try and talk to him. You know, I'm a team player.
Yeah. I lean down and I take Gillynug very gently by the shoulders and I go, if he makes any come-ons to you, you come get me, okay? And I'll shank him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gillynug looks a little confused and then stops, kind of heads out. Let's see how charismatic he can be with a really charismatic person. Sorry, folks. I literally rolled a 1. I'm so sorry. And this is my D21 die, too. So I had the potential to roll a 21. Oh.
Where'd that one come from? I don't have that one.
No, I ordered it. And instead of, they were like, oh, we can make any kind of artwork on the 21 or on the 20. And I was like, I just want a 21. And I had it made.
Oh, sweet.
I think it was like a Kickstarter thing. But so he comes back and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, guys. Vin Diesel said no luck. He says the band is union and it's too short notice. And he said that that we needed to do like more advanced planning next time. And he's like kind of rambling and like he didn't really understand what Vin Diesel had to say to him. In fact, he probably talked Vin Diesel out of supplying the band based on what you are gathering from his ramblings.
Cool. We've picked the right Gilligan.
And you're the one who decided to send him to talk to Vin Diesel.
I said I didn't want to. He just volunteered. I didn't see you doing anything. I saw you sitting there eating mimic fries. That's what I saw.
I
Twice.
eat them. Best to eat them before they eat you, you know.
Let's not fight, guys. Come on. We just got to get along. We're a team now. Remember, buddy. Come on, little buddy. Who's our little buddy here? I'm your little buddy.
You're the littlest buddy.
Well, we'll make it work.
Crunkle Flop's great.
Be more of a light show than a music show, but we'll make it work.
Well, you know, if you can keep a really good beat, then I'm fine.
You know what? I can help with lights.
Ooh. That's right, pyrotechnics.
He goes, pa, chika, chika, pa. I'm a beatbox and blueberry.
Map.
I'm a beatbox and blueberry.
Map.
Okay, that's the only one I know.
Okay. I now present to you
This effing thing.
this friggin' thing. Okay.
All right.
Well, I think that's as much prep as we can do if we can't get the band.
The ship looks great. Good job, Malinar.
It's gonna fall apart spectacularly. I bet.
Hey, our last one did too. So
Yeah, I know. And now we've got a Gilligan, so bound to.
Are there any other preparations you wish to make that may or may not involve cheating beforehand?
Only if I knew where all the other floats were. Does anybody have a good grease spell?
Not prepared.
What?
Though you don't need a grease spell if you can get
Grease?
these bottles.
Mm-hmm. It depends on where we are in the parade. Because, like, if we can trail
You
the
are
grease
a late
behind us-
entry, so you are going to be towards the tail end. That does actually buy you a little bit of time.
Uh-huh.
Remember, there are more entries this year than there have ever been before.
Oh, that's right, because the mist is up. That's
Mhm.
right. Or it's lifted, rather.
Mhm.
Let's see. If it's all in a line, though, that's the thing, is that if they can't go and we're at the back, then how do we get around?
Sorry, I cannot make it fly. Yet.
Well,
Speaking of
disappointing.
flying, what if I summoned? What if I found a familiar that could fly?
Mm. Cannons? Cannons?
Ooh, I could summon a flying monkey.
Can you?
I mean,
Yeah.
flying monkey has a CR of 0.
How
And it
many
could probably
can you
make a real
summon?
menace.
How many? You can summon a lot of them if it's a CR of 0. Right?
Depends on which spell you're using. Which one?
Find familiar.
No, you just get one. But do you have... I don't know if flying monkey would qualify as a beast.
No, maybe.
Summon beasts, you'd be able to pull a whole bunch of them.
Huh.
I don't have that.
But a flying monkey
Okay,
could
no,
make
I do
itself
have
a
summon
menace
beasts.
for sure. Well, while all the
Because
floats
I
are
could
waiting to
cast the
go.
spell through the familiar. I think that's how the magic works.
Yes, you can cast a spell through the familiar.
I could cast a fire spell through a flying animal. Someone got interested.
I am loving what you guys are coming up with.
Dragon, fire illusion. Yeah, uh-huh. So give the flying monkey a vial of grease or two and have him throw it somewhere in front of floats or under floats and drop a firebolt through that monkey.
And you're saving make it fire grease? No, wait. Is that grease flammable?
Yeah, grease and oils
Grease is
are
flammable.
automatically flammable.
Mhm.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we come in, save the day, and our float goes. And we're
I
the
like
last
it.
ones.
Nope, you're not the last one.
Oh,
You're just towards the end.
we will be the last ones.
Well, Druid of Water could do some things there.
Mhm.
Okay,
But
yeah.
ways.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Do what now?
How good are you at putting out fires and making large things move out of the way with water?
Well, I mean, I just make the normal amount of water. Create or destroy water, like the regular kind of thing. 10 gallons of clean water, in an open container. I can make it fall as rain in a 30-foot cube area, so that's pretty cool. I can extinguish exposed flames.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can make more water if I use a higher level, slot there.
Okay, all right. If we make a grease train ahead of the parade, then at least a few of the carts that go ahead of us are just going to have like a huge pile up at the end of the route. If we're careful about greasing the entire route. And we
That's
can
a
just
lot of grease.
That's a lot of grease though. No, I don't think we can do that.
That's barrels of grease.
I don't know. The only thing that I can think to do would be like too obvious, though. Like it'd be so obvious that we cheated that I don't know if we get away with it. Right? Unless
I mean, we
make
just
it
set
look-
one of the most impressive lead floats on fire with the monkey and some grease and a firebolt. And he just flies off. As long as he don't come back to us.
It just
we don't
flies
see him
away and
leave
disappears.
us. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually want to bet it's that one kid who's doing every competition himself that's going to be the most impressive.
Possible.
I mean, it's got gumption, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, that'll certainly disrupt the parade and cause some chaos, and then see what happens from there. At least it's some chaos.
Then there's always the chance of more spilled grease, but make it look like an accident.
Yeah. Of course, we got to keep in mind that almost any other team is going to be thinking of things like this too. So we should definitely think defensively, not just offensively. Like if there's anything flying towards our float, it just gets magic missiled out of the sky.
I can agree to that.
Magic missile don't miss.
That's a great point.
I mean, I could just make myself sneaky.
You can make yourself sneaky?
Oh yeah, I got passed without a trace.
Ooh.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
that
that
just
gives me
means
like
leave no
plus
footprint.
10.
Yeah, that just means you don't leave footprints.
Dexterity.
That just means you don't leave footprints. I'm
Not
going to
invisibility.
be... I know you're low to the ground, but I'm stealthier.
Okay. We are coming up on almost time to leave for the parade. We have just enough time for a round of confessions, and then we're going to send you out to queue up for the parade. So, without further ado, it is time for confessions. I don't have a confessions banner yet. We will start with the Master Technician.
There's going to be so much light and sound and fun coming from this float. I'm so excited to electrify this crowd.
Yes.
All right, so you know what? I think I might be able to figure some stuff out. Well, I don't know. I gotta see. I gotta get a familiar, and then he can go and touch things. It's only got to be touched because that's the type of magic he can do. You know what? And another drink to help me think.
Because if Gilina does summon water at the right time, I can do like a little bit of a flash dance moment, and I think that'll really... Oh, and I mean, okay. Now, if it was me, then I would just be taking the wheels off of every single float, but there's so many floats that that's not even reasonable. So I think we're just going to have to wow them and get rid of the one that's the most impressive.
Okay, so when I was out there, I accidentally told some people that we have my team was from the outside of the mist, and I think I may have intimidated them, and they decided to drop out. It's really, I feel really bad because they could have been the chosen ones, but I guess they were weak and they didn't understand, so they are not worthy of carrying the SS Minnow back home. So I'm really just excited to be on the team, and I'm going to do everything I can to make this an awesome event. I think we're good. We're going to be so amazing. We are truly the chosen ones. So yes, wow. Is this happening? This is normally where I do some commercial breaks, but I want to see how this parade goes. Do you want me to do commercial breaks, or do you want to get this party on the road? Yes. You're watching Nat 21 Adventures on Twitch. We have a Patreon that you can subscribe to, and you can, if you get up to the highest tier on our Patreon, you too can participate in our Patreon Saints game. Now, when you are watching here on the channel, you can spend your channel points to help add favor and fortune, and you use those points when you are cheating. That is just a reminder. How many points do we have there, Reverend Tommy?
Quite a bit.
Because I think you do have some points stashed. There it is.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of others that have come through.
So those are the points that you guys use to conduct your cheating points. And how many more do you need? Well, that's you roll a die to commit the crime. Not crime. I didn't mean crime. To make things interesting. And then you can add as many points for the fortune favor to make the thing happen. So I liked the flying monkey idea, to be perfectly honest.
I'm very down for it.
Well, thank you, Kevin.
I just saw that.
Aw, you're the best.
It's going to be a long event. And so tonight, I was hoping we would get to the first competition, but this is, I'm really enjoying how this is unfolding. So we may not get to the Dodge Nut tonight, but we may get to the battlefield of Dodge Nut. But there's going to be a lot more intrigue and adventure, not just the straight up competitions, because tonight things are going to happen. 10 points to Gryffindor. Nice. Dang. All right. What are you guys going to spend? Are you guys going to spend some of these fortune favor points tonight?
Good chance. Yes.
Okay.
There's a distinct possibility.
I like it. So we are queuing up. We are getting to where the parades are. You have a beautiful float. I really like this visual of like the metallic fabric wrapping up through and making everything kind of sparky, kind of coming down. So you have electricity in the front. Leaf, are you doing any fire pyrotechnics in the front?
Yeah, I got druid craft. There'll be all sorts of stuff happening.
Okay, so we have fire in the front, electricity in the middle, and water in the back. That's a really interesting ship for sure. So you get to the parade grounds, and a lot of ships have already, or not a lot of floats have already kind of left. Some of them were raft based, some of them were coconut based, some of them were very interesting motor vehicles created that were powered by animals. Some of them were really basic. Some of them were really embracing the shipwrecked theme, where they were dressed in rags and wanted to just look as strong yet poor at the same time. None of the ships really stood out. There were a couple of standout vessels. You guys were, since you were very late entries, but not the last entry, you are second to last. The ship right in front of you, or the float right in front of you, is literally floating. It looks like it is built on clouds, and most of the folks on the ship are merfolk, and they are doing cloud craft and making all of these clouds dance, and it's very ethereal, and you can see their hair is very long and green, and they have half of their party are sirens, and they're circled around them, and they are singing beautiful ethereal songs that seem to be powering this vessel. In front of that, there is, and you can kind of see a little bit about it. It is a seahorse driven, but they have modified the seahorses so that they have given them apparatuses so that they can move on land. And so it is a team of a very long team, and kind of like like they have one lead seahorse, and then behind it is two, behind that is four, so it's kind of like a little triangle. And then as it's pulling the float, it's got all this flowing fabric that kind of mimics the water underneath them. And then the fabric kind of rolls up behind them. So it's like rolling out in front of them, and the seahorses are kind of treading on it with their little mechanized little not robot, but their little mechanized legs that look kind of crab legs. So they're, I guess, crab robots that are powered by seahorses. And then on the float, sea people are weird. And then on the float, there is a full party of 7 to represent all of the regular casts, and they are clearly, each and every one of them are clerics. There is no mixed party. They are all very religious, and you can see that they are all collectively using their clericy powers to drive this thing. And behind you is an impressive float that has a big giant horn, like a shell, a big giant shell that is got a little water fountain coming out of it. And the water is weirdly enchanted to stay in the lane, but it is deep enough for their float to actually float. And it floats along, and then the water comes up behind it and rains down like diamondy sparkles. So, and that is the person that is the one guy.
How did he do that? How did he do that? Do we have any good counter spells?
Do you?
Not me. I don't do magic.
What do you want?
Counter spells?
Huh?
Counter spells.
Counter spells? No. Why would I want to counter a spell? I want to do spells.
I'm gonna point at the magic floats. Do you have silence?
Exactly, we do it.
At least for the sirens?
If I had silence, I wouldn't have to listen to you all the time.
I walked into that one.
Yes, you did.
Nobody ever claimed that I was good with words.
Yeah. Can only counterspell when you see them in
Hey,
the
why
act of
don't
casting
you,
spell.
go and wink at them and walk all over them? I'm sure you can, have your way or do something.
Oh, who, me? With a bunch of sirens?
Yeah, go flirt with them.
With a bunch of sirens?
Sure. Sirens like cake.
The parade is in motion at this point.
No. Listen, I need to go get on my stage.
So
is there like a grandstand on the parade route where
yes,
yeah,
absolutely. Okay. And you have like maybe 15 to 20 minutes to get to the grandstand. You haven't gotten there yet. There are several floats ahead of you. The sirens aren't really doing they're just doing your general ambient music. Because they're gonna kick that up a notch.
They're keeping that.
How far away are they?
Float.
That's a good question. I'm a real shit judge of distance. I'm thinking in terms of football field. There is at least
Would
30
they be within
feet.
100 feet?
Oh, the siren one?
Yeah.
Was that the one that was like right in front of you guys? I don't remember now.
You're the one that told us.
I know.
Yeah, the sirens with the clouds were right in front of us.
Yeah, they are the ones that are in front of you.
All right.
But remember,
Would the-
do not get caught, is
Would
what
the-
Gillynug says to you.
Do you have a good silence spell, Gillynug? Damn it!
Do not get caught.
Why doesn't anybody have a silence spell? We've needed one like twice.
Yes, we've needed one since we met you.
Thankfully, I did queue up a spell. I didn't expect to need it, but it's just so perfect. When they get near that grandstand, I'm going to do a little skywriting.
Ooh.
Is there a verbal and semantic component to that spell?
To skywrite, there is verbal and semantic. However, I'm down in the center of that boat where we're making all kinds of noise and all kinds of light, surrounded by all these metallic curtains that are
Okay,
sparkling.
so we'll have to roll for perception at a disadvantage.
And I've got some stealth checks, yeah. So I can bury myself down in there and
this would
cast
be
the
one of
spell.
those situations that you would use one of the fortune's favor cheating components.
Because all I've got to be able to do is see sky. And I can have the clouds themselves write us an up to 10-word message. And right over the street in 3D, right where we are.
Love it.
Nice.
So right now, there are three floats in front of you. One float's currently active, then there's 1, 2, and then you guys. This is the point where we are. So the third in front, you can't really see what they are clearly, but they do look pretty cool. They're not as cool as you. Were you going to do anything, Leaf?
I'm trying to figure. New character, new rules, different things. They're interesting.
Oh yeah, and so one thing to consider is spells that have a verbal and semantic component, not just a material component. Normally, I don't like pay attention to that sort of thing, but verbal and semantic, those are things that other people can observe. So you would have to roll stealth. Yeah.
Oh, stealth.
And to see if you can get away with it. There is a skill of stealth casting, but I don't think anybody has that. It's a cool skill. I like it.
Where's my pass without a trace? That gives me. Oh no, that's for stealth. Let's see. Yeah, where's. It's a concentration.
Oh my god, I am rolling like crap. Roll a perception.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Oh.
Unless you're actively not this is passive perception. Unless you're actively looking out around you.
No.
Yeah, I've been trying to look out for any potential interference from event. I get a 19.
You are muted.
Sorry, it's a
Oops.
flat 21. Not a nat 21, a flat one.
So dirty.
Mm-hmm.
And Leaf, were you doing something, thinking about things and not on the lookout for a passive perception roll or anything like that?
I ain't saying shit. I see the drink in my glass.
So you guys
We had him play an instrument.
You guys can't help but notice that there are some spikes on the road that have been completely flattened and had zero effect. Somebody tried to sabotage and failed miserably.
Perfect. Beautiful.
Or maybe they sabotaged and it hit another vehicle.
Wow.
Okay, so that's that. And then
I'm gonna be actively looking out until we hit the marquee point. Basically, once we hit the marquee point, I can't actively look out for anything. I'll be busy.
Right.
I'm just in the center of the ship, and I'm keeping an eye out for anything and everything, and encouraging our poor little band. And I keep charging the Tesla.
Oh
coil.
yeah, the goblin beatboxer.
Yeah.
I'm a beatboxing, got blueberry. I'm a beatboxing, got blue.
Make more fart noises, man.
Sometimes it's very aesthetic.
Okay.
There was another. You do guys see another attempt? And this time it was somebody threw something at the cloud float, and it just passed through the clouds and hit the ground harmlessly.
They're clouds. They're not solid. They look solid.
Yeah, there's some
Who
pretty.
was that
weak
idiot? Who was that idiot? No, I want to see if I can spot that idiot.
It was somebody from the float in front of them.
I'm at the very back, and somehow I spotted that guy and just go.
And then the rest of his team, he's like, takes the hat off and smacks the guy. Like, why would you put a Gilligan in charge of sabotage? I don't know.
No,
poor
the
guy, says Gillinug.
The Gilligan sabotages your own float. Duh.
I am rolling. So okay, all right, finally.
Somebody get map in that one. Do it.
Roll perception.
Oh, I actually got to pick.
Somebody give me an advantage. Do it.
That may be possible. Because where did it go? Actions.
Quickly.
I can give you.
Reveal.
Well, it depends how much of an advantage do you need.
I need to re-roll it. I need to re-roll it.
I can't see what it is. It's not a 1 because 1s are sacred.
Yeah, ones are sacred.
Well,
you can get advantage before you roll that, but not after.
Well, shoot.
17.
Shoot. I guess I'm stuck with the 1.
Yeah, you're stuck with the 1. That isn't going to help you. I didn't do much better. I only got a 6.
I'm psyching myself up now. I'm not noticing anything.
17, yeah.
Leaf saw something, maybe.
Leaf is exactly the person who needs to see something.
Oh.
It's
Oh my
interesting.
god, he did it. Short Stack did something useful?
Yeah, there was you noticed that this little hole appeared on the wood of your ship. And you see a bunch of bugs crawling out of the little hole. Someone had sabotaged your ship with termites.
Oh.
So, Leaf, can you control a swarm of insects? What do you guys do? There is now just 2 ships in front of you, in front of the grandstand.
I can speak with animals.
You got what?
Speak with animals.
That counts. What do you guys do? So far, only Leaf has noticed.
All right. Boom. We'll get that triggered. All right. Oh, wait. Hey, little buddies. Where'd you come from?
Oh, hello. We are given a snack. The boss says eat as much as we want. This is delicious.
I'm glad that you're enjoying, but unfortunately, your snack is actually our ship.
It's snack.
No, it's ship.
Snack?
No, ship. And
Can you roll a persuasion?
To pull some to. Yep, I will roll. As well as I use Druidcraft to pull to have some fire start to flicker in my hand.
Oh.
Okay, you have a +1 to your charisma. I'm going to give you another +1 for intimidation because you have a weapon. This is not a persuasion anymore. It's now intimidation.
Okay, so intimidation with an extra +1 now.
Yeah. Intimidation is also charisma based.
It's also charisma based, so that's +2 then.
Yep.
Okay, so my roll is a 15 off of the sheet +2 makes it 17.
Okie doke. Yep, they go. Not food.
I'm and Kevin's got me a +5.
Nice. They say definitely not food.
Yeah.
And they
I mean, as a druid, I do appreciate life, and I would hate to go scorching earth as I juggle it a little bit, so to speak.
which would set fire to your vehicle. And they do back out. And you, as you move forward, you see a little trail of termites behind you that promptly drowned in the water being created by the guy behind you.
I didn't kill him.
Two ships in front of you.
How close are they getting to that grandstand?
You are now, there's one ship in front of the grandstand, one ship of the sirens, and then you guys, and then the other ship behind you. You can start seeing the grandstand a little bit from here. They look pretty fucking bored. They are so drunk, so tired. It has been a long night. They're not bored. They're more like having a party in amongst themselves.
All right. We're going to have to really draw attention.
All
I need
right,
to get in position.
I'm going to start actually taking some other actions myself. I'm going to buff myself with Pass Without Trace. Let's see. It gives me a concealing aura, so I'm less noticeable. All right, so we've got that. And then I am going to find familiar and cast that spell. And as a ritual, it's instantaneous. It does not affect my concentration of Pass Without Trace. Bam. And the familiar I'm going to summon is a honeybee. Because it's small.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to, start chit-chatting and buzzing with my honeybee friend while the others are starting to make their plans. As I take a look ahead, see what I see, try to analyze what's going on, how far the ships in front of us are away from me, yada, yada, yada.
Okay, the bee flies off. Sure thing, bud. Sure thing, boss. I'm gonna. You want me to sting anybody? Because I'll sting somebody. I will sting. Sting with my butt.
Watch out for armor.
I don't get in the armor. Oh, you know, even stubby. So, what are you looking for? Intel on the other vehicles?
Just kind of scoping out, seeing what's being done. If there's anything, if it looks like there's something that's about to really kick off, interesting.
Mm-hmm. The float in front of the sirens is there. You can tell they're trying real hard to do a choreographed dance routine. I will say their Ginger looks amazing. Their Marianne is knocking it out of the park. Oh yeah, actually I did this. I made this image. Oh, it's awful. So please forgive me this awful image. This is the party that I made. So, their Ginger and Marianne are doing great, but their howls are like fighting amongst themselves. You can see they're still not even agreeing. They the howls keep trying to get out in front, and they're not making a really good impression. But the bandstand, the initial audit crew of the event curators, they're seated there is one of somebody you would recognize is a certain Mayor Finn Kell is sitting there in the bandstand with a couple of really very beautiful hotties next to him, and they're feeding him and giving him beverages, and they're kind of laughing and only marginally paying attention to. He looks like he's pointing and laughing at the float that's like they're like kind of like, look at me, party time,
So hotties like we would think, or hotties like he would think, because those are two vastly different worlds.
I mean, he did date a hag that one time.
Yeah.
He doesn't see outer beauty; he sees inner beauty.
No, he dumped the hag for being a hag, if I recall correctly. He felt real
very
catfish.
mean. She was very mean.
Okay. Well, I would like to think that all of a sudden my companions can somewhat all of a sudden sense this hatred start to boil coming from their friend, which is kind of hidden at the same time. It's
No,
like
I'm
that,
not paying
whoa,
attention to
what's
you.
that sudden magical pressure type of thing, from an anime? Because obviously I'm seeing this, not them right now. Because I'm
there's the
seeing
hate
through
aura.
the...
I'm not paying attention to anything you're doing for multiple reasons.
All right. Okay. So the two ships in front of us. I can see.
Yeah, now there's the one ship that was in front of the bandstand, and then the siren ship, and then you guys.
Uh-huh.
So the ship in front of the siren ship is moving on. The siren
Yep,
ship.
I'm not
is
too worried
moving
about them. They look like a whole hot mess. What do I see when I'm looking at the sirens right now? The siren ship.
They've got their act together. You can tell that they are probably a lot of performer based people on that ship. It's very, very flashy, very showy, well choreographed, and they are starting to ramp up their song. And the song, you can't help but notice the song sounds amazing. And it is like a 3-part harmony song, relating to the original casting of the original crew of the SS Minnow and how they were abandoned on an island and trapped here by jealous gods. And the fog has now lifted, and the gods of the SS Minnow are calling them home. And you feel that longing from their song, and you're like, wow, yeah, they are calling us home. We must go home. And you actually, so if you can just roll a wisdom save.
Oh, great. I'm good on wisdom.
Just him or all of us?
All of you. Anyone who can hear that song. You do feel a longing. Now the question is, how deep is that?
16.
Save.
Natural 20. Well, 30-20.
Nice.
Ditto.
Dirty 20. So you guys can appreciate this song for its musical merits, its lyrical composition, and the quality of the melody. But you can feel that it's very sincere and very heartfelt. But it's not
but
driving.
You know what? I know exactly what this song needs.
Air horn.
No. It needs a little snare. Nope. Snare is a spell with a casting of touch, which means my familiar can cast that as a proxy.
Who sees a bee coming, man?
Yep. They don't know what bee hitting them.
Okay.
So
Wow,
my
let's
honeybee
roll
is
some
going
dice.
to buzz in all nice. Yeah, this small bee. What are they going to notice? And it's going to cast snare for someone to get tripped up during the choreography and have them flopping around like a fish.
If nautical nonsense be something you wish.
Okay. What is the saving throw for snare?
All right. So let's see. The trap is nearly invisible, requiring a successful intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC to be discerned. My save DC is 15. And if we have any saints out that wish to help in case the roll is good.
Is there a saving throw for if they've triggered the...
The trap triggers when a small, medium, or large, because I imagine since they're busy, they might not have that opportunity to notice it.
Mm-hmm.
Trap triggers when a small, medium, or large creature moves onto the ground or the floor in the spell's radius. Okay, so the creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be magically hoisted into the air, leaving it hanging upside down 3 feet above the ground or floor.
Okay.
The creature is restrained there until the spell ends.
What is the radius?
There's a 5-foot radius of a circle.
Radius or diameter?
Radius.
Ooh,
So it's a 10-foot circle.
Oh.
So one person saved. What did you say the saving throw was to not get thrown up in the air? Was 15 or 14?
My save DC is 15.
Yep. So they didn't notice it. Nobody noticed it. I rolled like crap on that one.
Sweet.
I rolled one saving throw, and let's see how many more. Natural 21, and then a 14 and a 3. So 2 people get yoinked up. So there were 4 people in the 10-foot radius doing the dance, and then 3 people that were doing the singing on the outside. So 2 people get hoiked up and they're dangling. One person felt the tug and did nothing while they were dancing. The person who rolled 21, not only did they not get trapped, but they have integrated their dance moves into the people that were dangling and made it look like they're balancing on his hands.
Bee sting.
Sting the person that's rolled a 21. Okay, what is that? How do you roll that? Is it attack roll?
Yeah. I guess so. It's going to be an attack. All right. I don't know how it was. I was going to sting somebody else, but because there's someone else that BCs that I don't like. All right. So let's see. It is a melee weapon attack. The 21 roll is a ew.
Yes, Kevin, that 21 would be most welcome.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Kevin.
These thing with a 21, and let's see. I have +5 to hit also.
Hey.
Oh. Okay, so the person that turned their failure into a success, right? Is that who you're having the bee sting?
Yes.
How many times can this bee sting?
I guess just once per round.
Okay. Yeah, it's not like a regular bee that stings once and is dead.
Only it's a honeybee. It does not specify that it dies after. I mean, it's not a real honeybee.
Yeah, I know. I
It's
just
a
wanted
D&D
to
honeybee.
just make sure.
There's no specification of that.
And what is the damage?
Tree piercing.
So
that
it would be 6 piercing.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll sting.
Oh, it will. So the guy who is dancing and sees his friends go and then does this maneuver and makes it look like they're dancing up in the air, balanced, kind of looks around, doesn't see anything, and then gets stung and then goes, ugh! And let's see how well they cover. Oh my God, I'm rolling like crap tonight.
Oh, you mean great.
Bravo.
Just like Paula.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, there you go.
And goes down on their knees, on one knee, and is like, and it's trying to like hold their hand up like they're still doing the thing, and then it like realizes, and then like gets back up and slowly recovers. But yeah, the damage has been done. They look kind of stupid.
Woof.
So
You see some people in the grandstand point and laugh.
when all that interesting stuff is going on, I'm going to hit the deck, flatten out, and I'm going to and roll backwards so I can look up, and I'm going to hit my Skywrite spell. And
what does it say? Oh yeah, roll whatever you need to roll, or is it an automatic?
It's just a boom. Yeah, it just happens. I just have to. It's just sight. That's its only requirement. There is no roll. It just uses cloud to write.
Well, there's cloud, and you pull the cloud up off of the siren boat.
Pulls it off. It's exactly right. I'm pulling it all off the boat while they're all distracted, and it spells out "Merfolk sing, but clouds like thunder. Chosen are the shipwreckers." And an arrow swirls around it and points to our ship.
This is my moment. I'm starting to go.
And that's going to take like 5 or 6 seconds to write out. So when it finishes writing out, I'm going to roll over and shove my arm down through an exit hole in the bottom of the boat that I put there to drop things through if I needed to. And I'm going to cast Thunder Wave straight at the ground. And
Pretend
that
that was
thunder is going to rock.
It's
And
also
that-
going to damage the road and make difficult terrain for the ship behind you
Yes.
that is rolling
Oh
on water.
no!
Oh no!
Oh no.
God forbid that make us look even
All right.
cooler.
At the same time that thunder wave triggers, I'm gonna hit daylight to basically create a flash of lightning of sorts. For the duration, sunlight spreads from a point within range and fills a 60-foot radius sphere. The sunlight's area is bright light, sheds dim light for additional 60 feet. So that's going to light us up to make us glow. So I'm going to do that at that same exact moment as well, too, on ourselves.
I have been prompting Gillynug for this moment. Now is the moment when he summons water on me and I start doing the flash dance routine. We're really going to draw attention.
Oh yeah, you guys are queuing up because by this time the siren boat has moved on. You guys are in front of the bandstand, and that thunder wakes them up, and the sun flash gets their attention, and they're like, "What? Roll." Anything
There's a lot of stuff
you
going on,
need-
and I'm ready to do a tag to chain another spell into this mix.
So there are people that are looking out to see. Now the thunder wave they're going to allow because you used it on your own ship and it basically affected your ship. So that one's fine. The skywriting coming from the clouds of the other ship. By the way, when the clouds all left the other ship, you can see how badly constructed it was. It was like made out of the equivalent of pallets from stores,
Freaking illusions.
and kind of held together with like rope, and it's just really was a very poorly constructed ship. It was largely illusion, which is what they seem to really work with. Roll any. Do you want to burn some of your fortune favor points to make this a little bit more effective? Make sure nobody catches you.
Yeah, I think we can burn 3 or 4 of my points just to make sure that I'm really hidden down in that ship when I'm taking care of that spell.
Yeah, I like it.
How many?
Yeah.
Let's burn off 4.
4. Okay.
And so far, that has been the only like real obvious subterfuge that you guys could have gotten caught for. So the fortune favor points, I did not roll very well for people investigating. There was enough success where people did notice, and those fortune favor points got rid of the people. So
how was the construction of our ship?
this
I mean,
guy,
Malinor built it.
Is it good?
it's solid.
Okay. Let's see. Well then, would you like a tidal wave underneath it to help carry us as well, off of that thunder wave and the light flash?
It's I would not say this is a seaworthy vessel.
Mm.
It's
There's so many
not
water on
sealed.
top of it.
It's pretty
but
much
that's it.
hollow underneath.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
built
say
on a
I'll
wagon.
put us on actual water
It's,
going
built, it's
through.
built on a wagon frame. Yeah.
So Gillynug's doing this. Chesty is out there like opening and closing their mouths, going "Bah," and a couple of people in the bandstand are actually throwing some coins at Chesty because they remember him from the party. You look up in the bandstand and you see Finn Diesel's there too, smiling.
Should I make an acrobatics check to see how well I do?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, you go first.
Yeah, I was gonna say as we're approaching and like getting right out in front of that bandstand, I was going to light up my armor with a colored swirl, like a disco ball that's emitting its own light in random colors. And I'm standing under the mast and in all these metallic things, and I'm going to cast mirror image, so there's 4 of me doing this, lighting up the whole ship.
This is amazing. You guys
Can
understood the assignment.
Could I
Yes.
possibly ask for an advantage from any saints want to give me an advantage? This is like my big moment.
Bring it.
You don't gotta, but I'd appreciate it.
I would give it to you, man, but I'm going to give it to you. You have an advantage.
Oh,
Why not auto success?
Why not auto success?
Why not auto success?
Oh, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin.
You're the best. Thank you.
You
I
guys
just
are
look
awesome.
I just look hella good. It's like
You
that scene
do.
in Flashdance. The water comes down at exactly the right moment.
She's maniac, use. And Gilly-Nug's got the rapper goblin going, it's a maniac, beatbox and gobblery. All right, and Leaf, what do you bring into the bandstand? Grandstand.
Let's see. So I was just coming off of that flash of light to tag team Melinor's
That was beautiful.
bit. And let's see. So, I mean, I'm still kind of obscure-ish. Let's see. Let me take a quick trip through.
Meanwhile, Kazan's doing flips, doing the thing where you flip over and you do a
Planche.
handstand on the bar, splits.
Okay, yep, that's what I'll do. I will conduct a recast of Find Familiar to swap out from a honeybee to a hawk, and I'll have it do some aerial acrobatics and such.
Dodge and rumble like
Nice.
You know, through amongst all of the other effects that are happening on board the ship.
Wow.
our tiny
All
ship.
right,
Lost.
and you noticed that the Leaf, you were looking at them through the eyes of the bee earlier, and you saw they were just so tired. It was mostly drunk and having a good party, and they had stopped kind of really paying attention, which is one of the reasons why they have the biggest, fanciest floats at the end as a way to combat their boredom and make things more interesting and kind of keep them engaged towards the end. You guys brought it. You got their attention, and they're impressed, and you see a couple of people like nod, and you know, the people that were being like kind of bitchy little queens and like pointing and laughing at the siren float earlier, they're like and fanning themselves, and Vin Diesel nods, kind of looks a little smug. He's standing behind Mayor Finkel, and Mayor Finkel's like, and he's like, I know those guys, and points, and it's like, yeah, they're weird. I know those guys, and he seems to be responding positively to your presentation.
They better give us our damn boat back.
It's possible.
Are we about
And,
to pass out of the?
You are about to pass out of.
Okay. There's one last parting shot that I'm going to conduct. Now that the Hawks pretty much has finished up, he's kind of just flying around the general area. I'm gonna have the Hawk do like a flyby of sorts up from behind Finkel, and as it gets close, I'm gonna have him. I'm gonna dismiss him, but not before the bird let loose.
Drops a
A little bit of
deuce.
dropping, so it gets hit, but there's no bird or anything to be seen, and it came from behind on the poor mare. So there's no visual.
I'm like, there is no freaking way I'm doing this badly. An 8, a 2, a 2, a 1. No one in the bandstand noticed. They're so focused on the hot elf.
I mean, maybe
and
Cindy Sal had a
the disco ball multi guy. Nobody noticed. In fact, Mayor Finkel didn't even notice a deuce was dropped on his head.
That'll be a rude awakening.
He got the 1. So he's sitting there laughing and having a good time with like bird poop kind of moving down his bald, melty head.
Uh-huh. Yep.
All right. You guys are finally moved out of the grandstand station. And you see the guy behind you, the solo operator.
He's moving over difficult terrain.
He is moving over difficult terrain, but he summoned more water. The horn at the front is starting to blow more water, and it turned it into rapids. And the ship is doing this now, and the ship is almost like it's doing acrobatic unto itself until it gets in front of the bandstand, the grandstand. And this ship, he stands there, and the water calms down. And he stands there, calm as a cucumber, and he goes like this, and he puts his hands down, and from him come 7 different archetypes of images of the original 7 crew, and they are all around him, and you see them look at him and then like kneel and praise him, and then go to him, and they take their holy symbol off of them and they give it to him, and he turns and takes the holy symbol from each one of them and pulls it to himself. And as he does this, every time he does this, he gets a little bit bigger and a little bit stronger looking, until finally at the end of this little recreation of a ritual, he is like 8 or 10 feet tall in the middle of this gorgeous float, and light is shining around him, and he is glowing, and he says this big booming voice, and he says, "I am the whole crew. They all move through me. I am the one true cast away." And then his ship moves on. And at this point, it is the end of the night, and the party is over. And it was a very impressive but humbling display. It looked as though it wasn't like flashy, and it wasn't spectacular, but it was religious, almost ritualistic. This person very well may have been summoned by the original deities. And that is where we will end tonight, with a final round of confessions. We'll start with Azon, our acrobat.
I mean, honestly, how pretentious can you get? Like, it was just as much an illusion as the float before us, really. I'm not intimidated.
You know, I hate to have messed with a religious presentation like that. I mean, that was good, but if I was just a little bit closer, I feel like those those religious symbols they were holding, they might have gotten a little hot, just a little too far away.
Yeah. So I think we've started to demonstrate to Elfie what magic can really do. I mean, I did all that stuff. You know what? I didn't even burn up half of my spell slots. I did like 5 or 6 things. I could cast spells for days, even through my friends. But you know what? Hey, I think that's going to be a point for us. I think the odds are pretty good for that. So, all right, that's one down. Let's on to the next one. And I need to find another drink.
Oh, wow. Those guys are really impressive. I think I brought the right crew. I mean, yeah, we're not just one guy with all of them, but I know that the spirit of Gilligan moves through each and every one of us. And I know that the gods have, I feel like the gods have chosen us too. You know, we're chosen too. Yeah, definitely on the right team. Yeah, okay. Wow. All right, so this is turning into a little bit of a definitely some religious thematic happening. What's going to happen next week? I'll tell you, or next month. Next month, we're going to start the games, and hopefully, we're going to get more than one game knocked out on a day. But we had to start it off with a big flashy bang, and you guys really brought it, and I loved it. You guys. I'm so pleased with everything you guys have done. So thanks so much for tuning in live, Quad Kevin. I'm glad you made it. I'll do the quick blurbs. We do have shows 5 days a week. We have 7 shows 5 days a week.
5?
Monday. Yeah, 5 days. 4 days. 4 days. You were right. Math. We have 7 shows in 4 days. Wow. So Mondays, we have Modern Monday with Lady Prudence. You make the request. She makes the music. Sonnets with Shakespeare on Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. You give him the words. He writes the sonnets. 8 p.m. Right now we are doing a Modern Gods, which is a game, independent publisher game. And then we will be going to Space Jammer. I think we have 1 or 2 more sessions left. And then Space Jammer. And on Wednesday,
Thraknar, he's our man. If he can't do it,
Thraknar can.
Crafting with the Crew on Wednesdays at 12:30. All times are Eastern. And 9 p.m. is Gothic Horror Gaming. On Thursday morning around noon is Flash Phantasmagoria with Andrew C. And 8 p.m. is on Thursdays is the rotating show of the week. This week it was our Patreon Saints game. Next week it is our Tarot game. And the week after that is Mab Labs. And the week after that is Wild Card. And the week after that, we're back. So it would be next month. We're coming back. So yeah, buddy. And we do have sponsors. You know them. You love them. There we go. Mab's Mobile Mercantile, Reverend Tommy's. Are you making pumpkins again this year?
I have a few pumpkins still. I don't have any. I might be having the opportunity to make some new ones soon.
I love those pumpkins. So let us know. Check out his Etsy site. And right now, sticker it to the man on Mab's Mobile Mercantile. All stickers are half off. So thank you guys for tuning in and supporting our Patreons, ain'ts, as they Patreon their patron ways. I don't see the banner for that, but it does exist. Join our Patreon, support weird, creative shows. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next month. Yeah, there it is. Patreon. I'll see you guys shortly.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. When an actual will do, you need a net. 21 air horn sound.
Yeah.
There it is.